All right, here we go. So we got some Temur Twin again from Mr. Michael Dashner.
These are not 2Os.
Huh?
These are top four?
Top four. Okay. This is top four. This is the top four of this little 8-man tournament we did here.
These are both 2-1?
Yeah, 2-1s. Yeah, these are the lower bracket, but we just...
Because the 3Os are always going to be...
We hadn't seen Matt on camera yet.
3-0, 2-1.
Yeah. So we don't want to... Yeah, we want to see a little bit more interesting shit. Get Matt on here.
Kick off with a Ponder, both kept 7s.
Yeah.
Ponder is a good card.
I actually think the Affinity deck here needs to get out real quick.
Yeah. No, they need to go. They need to go balls of the wall for sure.
And if any deck can.
You have to hope for that Opal Drum start.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. There's a Scourge. That's pretty good. Oh, that's all he's got. That's not a great start.
No, I mean next turn could be better.
Next turn will probably be really good.
This one you want to have
but
2 cards in hand, maybe.
Yeah, this late though, like it's going to be rough to get back.
Turn 2
maybe.
Pass. I mean, that means counterspell mana.
I don't think this was a keepable hand, actually. Looking at what he has in hand.
So Vault, he's going to play the Spring Leaf, I'm sure.
Yeah. Can we see the other guy's hand? Can we see the Temur hand? I'm curious.
Temur hand.
He's got to have bolts and counters, right?
I feel like a bolt would be decent.
He has a bolt. He has a bolt and a misstep that he said, I don't give a fuck about any of this. 2 missteps, so he could just be firing them off.
I'm
surprised. I don't like the cranial plate in here. You really need to be putting more actual threats on the board.
Yeah, no, that is the one thing. I saw a couple of the things in Matt's deck when we were breaking it down earlier and talking about it, and that's one thing that I felt was a little
And in no ban list, is Vault Scourge good enough?
He loves that card.
I'm not
honestly mad at Vault Scourge. I really like the card.
I don't think in this environment it's probably not. Honestly, when we were talking earlier, we probably should have suggested keeping the Signal Pest and cutting that thing.
Like 2-drops have to be awful powerful, even if you're Phyrexian mana.
The one thing I should have said to Matt earlier that I didn't, I thought about saying it, but I just didn't, was a Ravager. I feel like just get wide instead of throwing anything away.
I still think you need Ravager. It just has such combo potential with artifacts.
Yeah, it does, but...
And you might even not run a playset in this format. Since you have so many other... Oh, well, there's the game.
There you go. That's that.
No threat on board, plays an Oko.
Yeah, this is definitely rough. This is... Well, he can... No, he can't. He can't even Gale Blast it.
Nope.
4 damage for 1 mana is not good enough to deal with Oko. That's why the card is banned, folks.
He's looking at it
He's like, yep, that's a +2.
That's Oko.
Comes in at 4, don't get a...
That would have been good turn 1.
Is Urza Saga the right card for this deck?
After seeing it, I don't think it is, really.
I think you should actually go with the aggro setup hard into the... I don't know if that's the right play here.
I think it's fine. He's got Gale Blast up for interaction. I don't think that's ideal, but I think for what we've seen this game so far, it's not the worst thing he could be doing. He's got 3 cards in hand, so I don't think there's much better he can be doing. But now he's facing down.
Is this chat recent?
Huh?
Is that chat recent? Oh.
No.
What's the ability on Gale Blast? Is it Metalcraft?
Metalcraft, yeah. It's super easy to turn on. It's just
not good enough right now.
I mean, it is fine as a removal spell, but what's not fine is just this situation.
It's not
this situation is just not where he wants to be.
Ew, Astrolabe.
He is in a better situation than I credit for. He does have protection from Bolt for that Ravager. Yeah. I mean, it takes land, but you sack 3 things.
Yeah.
I think cranial plating should be one of them, but
I don't think.
It's sad to say, cranial plating's really fallen away from where it used to be.
Yeah, no, it has. Well, in this format, I think it's the wrong choice for an equipment. I think there's probably other equipments that make more sense.
Jitte? Is Jitte modern?
No, nobody played Jitte. Nobody played Jitte.
How would you play a cranial plating over a Jitte? Let's be thinking about that.
honestly, Matt may just not have thought about it.
Yeah.
I just thought about it. Like,
yeah. Well, no,
I've been thinking about it for-
earlier today, me and Tommy were talking about it.
I know Patrick Mosher would have been
what
playing
he
Eagles
could
that card.
what he could potentially play. I'm like, well, just think of some banned shit you could just throw in your modern decks.
Yeah.
Go look at the ban list and
That's a card that you're just like, oh, I play dudes. Whoop, here's a fucking Jitte. Golden.
like that's an answer to so many things. That could
Yeah, this right here is definitely illustrating why Oko is not an okay card.
No. It should not be a 7 loyalty right now with the things that it's doing.
Dude, yeah.
It should be at 2 loyalty for the effects that it has on the board right now.
No, it's completely obnoxious. That card is...
Yeah, he's trying to kill it.
And mental misstep.
Be good.
Well...
We know he has one more misstep in hand, too.
Yeah, this
we had just seen both of the other decks
I like that land.
so much, so I wanted to see something different.
No, I actually think this is a legit deck. I think he kept a wrong hand for this matchup.
Yeah.
Um,
No, he needed to see the frog mines. He needed to go wide. He needed to go fast and hard.
One of the
I mean, I like the 2 constructs. That's pretty good.
misnomers about Affinity people. I like the Skull Clam.
Yeah, Skull Clamps.
I do like the Skull Clamp, but 2 of? I think he was playing 2 of.
I don't know if you need to play 2 of it.
With the Urzas? No, you don't really
And
need
if you're
to.
playing Ursus, you should play 1. But I think definitely the Cranial
It might
Clamps
be a
could have been Jitte.
It could have been a lot of different things. Really. Jitte would have been really good, for sure. See, I would have done something I've talked about for a while. Fervent Champion with Jitte. Oh.
It's the one
That seems dirty.
Oh, that'd be so good. I mean, he would have just got counterspelled and got shot
but
at.
I mean,
but you know,
that's what every creature gets.
But you get your own mental missteps too.
That's true.
So you can protect him from their mental missteps. Yeah. And then if you slam a Jitte on that fucker on turn 2 for free, oh man, that'd be so good.
Already, like,
First strike damage. Boom. Yeah, good stuff. All right, so
God, even if they play like a Ragavan, then like the first strike damage.
Construct's
oh my gosh, that's.
And Jitte says, "Fuck you, Ragavan."
That's a pretty good board.
Into Sojourner.
Nice, that's good. I like that.
Just like that, he's back in.
Yeah, he might be turning this around a little bit.
Big card.
I mean, of course, Mike could just,
I do like just jamming in with the.
So okay, Mike has Counterspell Deceiver Exarch.
Jam with the Ravager. I don't think you can wait around here.
No, you just get aggressive.
Like he may trade with the food, but.
Well, that's the thing about Ravager is that what it allows you to do is just say, you know what? Fuck combat. I control combat. Swing. See what you do.
Well, if he trades with Ravager, put the counter on Sojourner,
exactly.
Still have
Exactly. It doesn't matter. Ravager makes blocks not matter because you get to do whatever you want.
Did he not
attack? Waiting to next combat and swinging in and see if you can get a sneaky block here with.
I assume Matt's 0 in hand.
Nope. No cards in hand for Matt.
So what's he going to get off that saga? Matt, he's going to type that down.
Here?
All he had in hand was a counterspell, so he has to top that.
Yeah.
What would you get with Urza Saga here? It has to be 1 or 0.
Okay, so he doesn't get the win condition.
1 or 0.
He's got a Shadow Spear. I see a Shadow Spear. Yeah. Fuck, dude, Ornithopter, actually. Ornithopter. That's what I would get. Fly over and dome that fucking thing in the face.
His opponent's at 11. You're not doming the Oko. You cannot race the Oko anymore.
Yeah.
Another plating?
2, 3, 4, 5.
What's the same playing as 1, right?
9.
Is he playing...
If you got an Ornithopter,
is he playing Ginger Brute?
No.
I don't think so. That would be good.
No, like a legitimate
question. No, it would be good. I agree.
So if you got an Ornithopter, Cranial Plating would be swinging for 9 flying.
Well, that's why I said Ginger Brute would be a good one of.
It would be.
Right.
Where you can get an extra point in.
Right.
Shadow Spear giving trample for the construct's also pretty sweet.
Well, yeah. The trample is probably just fine.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, really, the get honestly is always Shadow Spear, and it's not any less true now than it ever would have been in any other situation. So.
Target the plating.
Makes sense.
3/3 out.
That's oof.
Shrinks that construct by 1 too.
Yes, it does. No longer an artifact. Can we talk about how good the make something a 3/3?
Oh, it's insane.
Creature?
It's insane.
Pluses for removal.
Oko's utterly insane. It's just the silliest card ever printed.
You should let him know that construct's one smaller. It might be relevant.
Are we sure?
Yeah, because they made it an elk.
It's not. Well, I know, but it's not in
a creature
addition.
elk.
It's not in addition to his other types.
No, it's just a creature elk.
Okay.
They're both 8s, and we'll see what he does here.
Okay.
'Cause he did make a construct.
So cranial plating should not be an artifact anymore. In regards to constructs.
I think he's agreeing. You can grab it. How come I don't have the power of the walkie-talkie, John?
You want the power? You want the power? You want the power? I'll give you the power.
I don't know if this is a good idea.
Walkie-talkie, Patrick Power.
Do you press this?
Terrifying.
Yeah. God damn you young people. I handed it to Isaiah earlier. I'm like, it's a walkie-talkie. You know how it works? I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah. He's like, I'm like, you know how a walkie-talkie works. I'm like, wait a minute. No, you don't. You're fucking 17.
I feel like I've used them before.
Upped it to 9. Oh, we played the mock triple.
Yeah,
okay.
9.
Yeah.
All right, we're correct then. I think I'd be trucking.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you got to go ham because all Mike's got's a counter spell.
Saga?
Does he not have Shadow Spirit deck?
He does.
Yeah,
He does. He absolutely does.
What does he have here that Maku was the grab?
I don't
Shrapnel
know.
Blast.
No. I mean,
yeah, but no.
You might have been able to argue me like in Soul Artifact.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that. Sure. Because it all deals in 5s, but not for Affinity.
all right. So let's look at these blocks.
I think you have to block the constructs here, don't you? Or just
Yeah.
I mean, it seems.
Yeah.
Or do you just if you block the 2 constructs, do you die anyways? 1, 2,
Oh.
3, 4, 5, 6.
You might.
Oh, no.
Not quite.
No, you're
Not
taking
1,
quite.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, you still die.
Oh, yeah, you're dead.
You're dead both ways.
What's he
There's
got in
no
hand?
non-lethal blocks. If he does sack them properly.
Ravager's such a silly card. It's so good. It's so
And
wacky.
sacking them properly does involve sack, let it resolve. Then sack
Right.
again.
Right. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. That's stuff that a lot of people overlook. That
Yeah, pick up-
specific.
I learned that the hard way, picking up 3 or 4 permanents and like, all right, sack them all to this. Now on response.
Yeah.
Yep.
No. You gotta due diligence. Put them through the resolutions they need to be put through for sure.
Affinity's one of those ones that's really easy to understand, really hard to get good at.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because it has to you have to play it honestly and there's a lot of things happening that have to go through the process of the game. All
I
right.
think he is dead. Unless he's got something in hand.
Go block.
7, 8. I think you have to go
1,
sack
2.
3 artifacts, right?
3, 4.
You just sack the Spring Leash and the 2
7.
cards. No, the second construct's not attacking.
So that'd
Okay.
be 10, 30. Yeah, he's fucking toast. I mean, he just sacks all this shit
Mhm.
and
Sack
puts
my
it all.
board.
Yeah,
One
puts
at
it
a
on the
time.
Ravager and he's fucking dead. All right, so sack.
What's he got in hand? It's like a land and counterspell. Is that right?
Yes,
Okay. That's
Yeah,
I
not
was
think
shit.
going
that's-
through the motions.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that he's keeping tabs on this construct over here.
Mm.
That's probably gonna get sacked. He doesn't. I think he doesn't have to sack it, right? He can keep that one.
I think he has to sack it to deal 11. He has 8 on board there.
8, 9, 10. No, he can keep it,
Oh, he can keep
He can
the
sack his lands.
construct.
which would be a hell of a thing.
I think you sack the construct, right?
Yeah,
You need the
I
lands.
think he keeps the blue land.
yeah.
Or the Galplat. That's
I'd probably
actually a
keep
hard
probably
card.
keep the red land. That's what I would go for.
Why would you keep the black land over the red?
He's gonna keep 2 lands.
Nope.
Maybe not. So 3, 7, 8, 11. There it is. Mike's like, son of a bitch.
Oh, you got me.
I'm dead. All right, there's that.
That was game 1?
Yep, game
Yeah.
1.
Affinity with a very slow start there. Still
Yeah,
managed to
definitely still came through. Yeah.
do
That was
the
good.
math to find the win. Now
Except
you're
for the two
making me
Titan
think
players.
about activated abilities, artifact costs.
Well, so it looks.
Monument and I'm just getting like thoughts.
You know.
I'm like that could do stuff.
Ooh,
That's a wacky hand, Matt.
that
He's missing a land.
Yeah, it
If
could
he
have
had
been.
an artifact land. It would have
It
been
could have been sweet.
perfect.
That would have been a wacky
So-
hand.
Any artifact land.
it
even.
might be once a month we do this thing again for
You
normal
enjoying it?
for normal prizes. Yeah, I mean people like it, so I think it
down.
might be a normal rotation thing. Last weekend of the month, maybe a 6. Play some No Band Modern.
I'm down with that. Or is 10 o'clock normal?
Yeah, 10 o'clock will be
Oh, I can actually play Spirits at 10. That could be fun. How much is it to rent that?
$5. Or you can play Goats for free.
Oh, yeah, it's normal modern. Yeah, I'm just going to borrow goats. Fuck it.
I'm broke as fuck. I'll just highlight your weird deck.
I'll just play goats. Rock isn't doing shit for me anymore.
Actually, stockpile. That hasn't been tested since the changes either.
I'll try it.
I made some
I'm down.
whatever you want to do, Holmes.
I'm down for whatever.
Oh, that looks like
I
a
like this. Yeah.
not the
Put it
2
clear.
skull. Yeah, okay, put it back. Yeah, put it back.
What's his threat?
Ooh,
Etch
Etch Champion.
But
Yeah.
is that his only threat right
Yeah, it
now?
looks like it.
Etch Champion. I don't love this.
I don't like the cranial. I agree. I don't like the cranial plating. The cranial plating should just be frog mites. The
Yeah.
cranial plating should have been frog mites.
You're right.
Keep the sojourners.
Yeah.
Cranial
That's-
plating on the
I think-
Vault Scourge is nice.
I think
Yeah.
this is the first actual affinity for like you should have affinity cards in here.
Yeah, yeah.
If you're using the artifact, I might even like go one past Sojourner and even put Enforcer in. Your Enforcer.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're the same card, really, other than the Sojourner has an upside, right?
Oh, 4/7 for more Enforcer, isn't it?
What's it? No, it's a 4/4.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah. Well,
it's pretty
we
much
go up to 5 of them maybe.
a 5th copy. I wouldn't hate that. I mean,
Like-
the redundancy, just jamming fucking 4/4s. I mean, you start jamming 4/4s and people lose games.
It worked for Rhinos.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I hate Rhinos.
I hate that deck.
All right, so cranial
It's a
plating.
fun deck to play.
Stop the Rhinos.
Cranial plating stuck. Let's see if we can see what's in Mike's hand over here.
It could be. Oh, it looks like
Deceiver. Does he have twin? I don't see any
taps
counter.
out. That's a.
I don't know if we're going to have time for 10 o'clock, John. With how this is going. Well, I guess if we don't go to time and round, we'll be fine.
Deceiver.
This could be game here.
Could be.
Twin? Is it twin?
Yeah, it looks
He's
like
got
it.
still
Yeah.
twin.
There you go.
All right, game 3.
Fucking bam.
Thrilling.
And like I said, he is a teacher, so money is going to be a constraint.
Yeah.
American education system.
Is a shit show like almost every other system in the first world.
What? America fucks things up? That's not possible, sir.
It's the best system. We've been told it for 60 years. There's nothing
It was
better.
only 6 years. I think it's been long. Ooh, is this a mull to 5 from Affinity?
That's rough, but still potentially
Deadly.
exactly.
Well, if you get a good lineup with Thought Monitors, it could easily
Which
turn
we
into
haven't even seen, which
No,
is
we
crazy.
have not seen the Thought
yeah,
Monitors.
where
They're
are
in
the
the
thought
deck.
monitors, man?
I think we should have still been playing Thoughtcast alongside them. If you're going to go
With
for the
no
blue,
ban list?
Yeah.
No ban
all
list,
you want to do is go wide and get a lot of cards.
Dude, no ban list, thought monitor plus thought cast with artifact lands?
Well, even in regular Modern right now,
Fuck.
the thought 0 drops Thought Monitor is a deck.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's playing the Thoughtcast. It's just churning through what it can.
Oh, no, that's insane. That's fucking
Is
nuts.
this a double multiplier or are they on 6? Did I miss one?
Oh, I'm not sure on Mike. I know Matt's
we'll
on
see.
5. Oh God, that's not. Well,
That is.
It's not.
I would keep that.
It's not the worst.
You draw a land or
If he's on
like,
6, absolutely. If he's on 6, just go for it.
Oh, any mulligan on Matt's side. I think this is
Oh,
a
okay, I was
good
talking
keep.
about Mike. Yeah,
I think that's a keep on the other side.
yeah,
Begrudgingly.
yeah. Get rid of that Gallop Blast. That makes sense. You don't need that. Pithing Needle's probably. Pithing Needle.
If he's on 5, it's definitely you getting rid of the Pithing
yeah,
Needle.
get rid of the Pithing Needle, man.
It looks like he's on 6. We might have counted an extra one or something.
I think he's thinking Pithing Needle to stop the
combo,
and it doesn't.
but
not really.
Well, it does. You just have to.
It does, but not in a great way.
But he gets to go.
Yeah.
Springleaf.
All right, let's go top down.
Into the Memnite, into another one drop.
There we go. That's what we want. That's the affinity hand we like to see.
Now we just need to see that.
Astrolabe. All right, so Matt looks pretty good right now.
Yeah, if he draws a Thought Monitor, or he does have a plating, which would be pretty good. He can get in for one.
Plating seems fine. Ooh, fuck.
Upkeep Force of Vigor.
Oh,
that's nasty.
Gross.
Memnite swing for 2.
No 1. Swing for 1.
Memnite's a 1/1 already.
Single pass gives it. You're right. You're right.
Fuck that.
Isaiah got rolled. You heard it here first.
Game 2, he was at 2. I have 2 Dragon Rages out and a Ponder 2 Ponders after I attack and 2 Dragon Rages.
Ooh, see this?
So that's a lot of digging, right? I just need to find a Lightning Bolt. I find Gut Shot. He's at 2.
Ooh, name Arkham? That makes sense.
I still have like 15 cards I can dig through to find the second Gut Shot so I can kill him. Never did it, and he just wins.
Nice.
Is Pissing Needle, is that the one that can name mana abilities or cannot?
So I guess that's that's a mana ability. Yeah. So he wouldn't name the Arkham.
That's my curse.
This is a hit for 4 here. Like he still has a clock after that Force of Vigor.
He does. And Mike's at 3 cards in hand. So
Signal Pest is a powerful card.
Oh,
I might have actually taken it out over the
Bolt on the
Bolt's
Pest.
a Signal Pest.
Get rid of that. I was getting in for
2
again.
Tom was asking how prizes were for this one.
Needle name Deceiver Exarch.
Seaver Exarch. Okay.
Hmm?
Interesting.
Needle name Deceiver.
I mean, Tommy should know the prizes.
That's not an activated ability, right?
Well, he's preemptively doing it for Twin.
Twin puts activate
on the Deceiver, and you have to name the Deceiver.
So it's, I don't know what he's asking. I mean, it's
everyone gets 1 pack.
Everybody that's not top 4 gets 1 pack.
And what's top 4?
God damn, how does he not know this? First place gets the thing.
Yeah.
Second place is $25. Third and fourth are 10. He made the.
What was it?
Fucking
we changed it slightly.
Come on. All right, I'm gonna go top down. Here we go. All right, so now
I think this is pretty close to locked up though. Without he has the cranial plating that resolved. It looks like. So there's a chance, but it's a small one.
Yeah. No, I mean.
Then again, game 1 he had a small chance. He just ran his opponent out of answers.
Land, might. Got 2 mites. He's missing the Splinter Twin.
Is there with him top decking instead of okay, never mind. I was like, you could always
he's
cast might to chump block and trade off their creatures.
Yeah. I mean, I
still think that's an actual line.
I mean, that's probably where he's going to get to unless he starts drawing better. Depends on what he starts drawing, but if he doesn't start drawing any of the pieces he needs, he's going to have to.
Like, if Matt ends up with a thought monitor here, it's real strong.
Oh, Thought Monitor would be nuts. Which we haven't fucking seen it yet, so we'll see if we do. But Thought Monitor is exactly what Matt wants right now. It would be amazing.
He went Thought Monitor into Thought Monitor.
Yeah.
Into Equip.
That would be so good. Yeah, Mike's on the back end. With this deck, of course, you can't expect too much. You can't assume too much because they are just
Mike
so
also
close
has
to
a lot of live draws. Every cantrip is a huge draw. If he just draws Splinter Twin here with the Pestermite, we know he has.
Well, so the Pilot Needle is naming the Mite.
No, it's naming Deceiver.
Zark. Yeah.
He named the wrong
he's
one
in good
from
shape.
one hand.
He's in good shape here.
See if he sees it Twin here.
Nope. So that's
a shuffle.
That's a shuffle for sure. That's a snap shuffle. And Mike was.
I'm not even sure you'd keep in the missteps here against this deck.
They don't seem that good.
But you have a lot of zeros and you have a lot of 2s.
Yeah, which are more impactful
Yeah.
than everything else. Yeah, the missteps are they're good,
Man,
but
I
they are
would love
definitely.
to see the Jete though in this. Oh my god, that would have been.
I want to see Jete period tonight in any deck because you can just stick that fucker if you're playing creatures. Play Jete.
Oh yeah, it just
And that's
blows
why
it
the
out of
fucker's
water.
not allowed. That's why it's bad. Because any deck playing creatures is like, hey, you play 2 of these.
Let's see
and
what
it's
Matt draws. It's a big
obnoxious.
draw step. Oh, is it Thought Monitor?
Is-
Single blue.
No, he's equipping. He's probably he probably drew nonsense.
Oh.
Let's see.
Skull Clamp.
I mean, that's not nonsense.
That's an extra point of power.
It is. It is extra power, and that
He's
matters.
gonna pest or Deceiver.
Okay, so
So that
he's-
one's shut down.
that one's shut down for the combo. So he's got to get that might. He's saving that might, and he's got to save the might for the combo.
Yes. Man, this is a really close match for being. Ooh, a Goif. Now we can actually clock him back.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's 1, 2.
Yeah, that Exart is gonna just chump, give him
That's
a turn.
4, 5. I see a 5.
Well, with Matt at 20, it's not as good of a clock as you want it to be. All right, he's gonna ping in here, and he can afford at least
Well,
that.
you're gonna equip the Frogmite and attack. I like that.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Worst case scenario,
Because
you draw 2.
he's got a block, and then it's gonna trade, and you're gonna draw 2 cards. Can't not block.
Thought Monitor?
There
We
it
finally seen a
is.
Thought Monitor. That's just a better draw 2 here. And it's flying. Why did they give that flying? It's just one of those things that you have to play through. Alright, so what's the play here? Depends on what's in his hand. If we Skull Clamp up the Frogmite and get in, it's almost a force block here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 power swinging here, so he'd go to 2 if he doesn't block here. Alright, so they trade. He draws 2 more. It seems like there has to be some form of mana sources here. Let's see what he got. He has 4 cards. Oh, it's a pass. I wouldn't expect that. No land drop and no mana source.
So yeah, why they gave that thing flying? I couldn't tell you. It doesn't fucking need it.
He might have to be using the Pestermite this turn to tap down the Thought Monitor at this rate.
Well, I mean, Matt only has limited removal, so
Matt
it's
has
not the worst. So
now
does he
5
have
cards in hand.
5? Jesus Christ!
He went Thought Monitor into the Skull Clamp play.
All right, equipping over there. No response from Mike. You're gonna respond to one of these things.
I probably
If he
respond
had
when he goes to
respond.
combat. We know he has a Pestermite in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yep.
5, 6. Possibly
I mean-
7, 6 artifacts. So it's a 7, 8, 9. And he can activate Blink Moth to make it 10, but
Yeah, I mean,
anywhere below 4 is lethal.
You could maybe take a hit, but it's not where you want to be.
You don't want to take a hit here because
No.
you know your opponent's playing Galvanic Blast, which is just 4 to the dome.
Yeah. Which we've seen, and we haven't seen any, so that's a pretty hot card right now.
Yeah.
If we would have seen a couple, it wouldn't be as much of a threat, but having seen any, that shit.
And
is
him
coming off
just
the top
completely reloading his hand this last
Yeah.
turn.
for sure. Yeah, Thought Monitor is crazy, man. It's a crazy card.
I think Mike just needs to tap it down with Pestermite, knock the deck, and see what happens.
Yeah, because I mean, he's got a Force Negation. Yeah, Force Negation. So he's got.
Well, the Gal Blast does. You can just play
not
on
real
upkeep,
insurance.
play it
Yeah,
around.
exactly. It's not insurance for anything.
Well, he can hardcast it on his turn, but again, that's not what you
That's
want to
not
be.
what you want to do now. And he has to take action in this combat.
Yeah, I
Has
like
to.
the tapping of the
Oh,
Metallic
shit.
Rebuke.
Bam!
The Pestermite
Yeah.
tapping his equipment
And yeah, so
to
he's
get him down to 2 here, if I
he's
did my
getting
math
domed.
right.
He's getting fucking domed. Yeah, that's
So 5,
Son of a
6
bitch.
artifacts, 7, 8, 9. 9. He'll be at 3.
yeah. That is yeah. Damn. Metallic Rebuke out of left field. That's a heater.
That was a it also eliminated his Pestermite, so he can't combo from here.
Yeah, no, he's pretty boned. It's not looking good. Now he has to draw into a Pestermite and has to draw into a Splinter Twin. And he's not doing it. He's shuffling.
Yep, that's easy shuffle. Is preordained legal? And was it printed in Modern?
It was printed, but it's banned. Okay,
so we've seen a lot of ponders. I would like, instead of like, I can understand why Isaiah's deck.
I like preordained a little bit more.
I like preordained or consider an Isaiah's deck, but a lot of these other decks, I would like to see 8 just straight 8 cantrips.
Yeah.
Like I'm not sure if consider was the right one or preordained.
Right.
But I think it would have been the right call.
I think if you're not playing snaps, you're not playing instant speed control. I think it should be ponder preordained. Like if you're playing,
I actually like Matt here now. I think he's in a commanding position. I think he has 4 or 5 cards in hand still.
Oh no, he's set. Yeah, I don't think
4 cards in hand. Cranial Plating Urza Saga, Vault Scourge, and something else there. I couldn't quite tell. I played the Saga.
Yeah, I think Matt's in great shape. I don't see anything. So, yeah, just attack.
Are you just going to draw the 2 with it? I like that play. You want to find interaction. You want to find something lethal that he has to answer. I like.
So now he's looking at another Opal. So it's
Vault
free
Scourge.
cycle of mana. 2 more critical
What is
platings.
that back to? I think
It's another plating for sure. I don't know what.
Are they 2 platings?
There's 2 platings, but there's 1 card I can't quite identify.
That's what. There's the Vault Scourge.
I mean, I think right now he should go to combat first. That's what I would do. Just get it out of the way, like see what Mike has before you start playing cards. Mike doesn't have anything. He doesn't have anything. Mike is gonna die to that card right there.
He's still digging for that interaction to make sure he has protection or something. I do like.
I mean, it's good. It's good to do. Like it's good to try to get.
Here's another thought monitor. That card's so good.
All right, Matt, you're playing your food. Kill this motherfucker.
No, it's just being cautious. What are you talking about? You can't talk bad about the Affinity player. See, this is what I was talking about with the mana sources, though.
Oh my Jesus Christ! He just wanted to do this on camera.
That's fair. When your deck goes off right, like you're starting to hit these thought monitors.
No, doing that with that's one of the best feelings you can have in the game of Magic, man. It's just like jamming it out. Like Thoughtcast back in the day felt good when you got to do that. And Mike's like, what does he got? He's gonna draw a card.
No, he did cast a black card, so he does draw a card.
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be good enough. And he's like, yeah, I just want to do that.
I think that was actually kind of a bit of an upset there. Coming into this, you'd think the Twin would have the advantage.
Yeah.
Especially in Classic Affinity versus Twin. It was very much a race and holding up the Galv Blast versus counter magic.
Yeah.
And I think the thought monitors, we underestimated how impactful they're going to be.
They're a house, dude. They're a house. Like I definitely think there's a case for having a number of Thoughtcasts.